right, guys, it's Monday. I'm sorry, it is Wednesday morning, February 8th, 2023. And I sat down. I'm going to start my shift early today. I'm going to start at 7 because I have to travel home today. So I want to get a jump on the traffic. So my boss gave me a break here. So I'm going to start a little bit early. Like I said, today is Wednesday, but today is a good day because it's going to be the first day I'm going to get a shot at running at my whole list today. So I'm actually pretty excited for that because now I'm working towards my commissions. Yesterday I got a little bit of a start on it, which was good. Today I want to make a big splash. I looked at the list and there was a little over 200. I believe there was 208 accounts on the list. So the objective today is to catch all the low-hanging fruit. We're going to go through the list from top to bottom. We're going to move as smoothly as we can and try to get to the bottom of the list. And I want to touch everything today. In other words, I need to get a phone call on it. I need to get a fresh email on it. And the emails that we send out, they're pre-approved emails. So it's basically just opening up the lines of communication. And I've never worked in a place where you can email the customer or at all because I've worked only for third-party agencies. So that really has never been an option to communicate that way. With first party collections, you can communicate with email, but it really is just a general email. You can personalize your emails once the customer starts responding to you and you're talking to them on a regular basis. Then you can start to open up the lines of communication a little bit more, so it's not so robotic. But when I first started working here, I was like, oh, this is different because I normally wouldn't email anybody. And with the using the email, what it does is what I found is a lot of people don't necessarily want to talk on the phone, but they do want to do something with the account. And what happens is when you're emailing them overnight, when I come in the morning, I'll come back and there'll be some responses. And they're like, yeah, I need some assistance and I would like to take care of this. And then I go, okay, good. Now I could start working on the account and start opening up the lines of communication. I always try to push towards, can I give you a call? Can we talk about it? Because it's just a lot easier. But some people will actually email you and just say, just run my payment on this account, boom, and you're done. And it makes it pretty easy. So we're going to hope that I run into that today. Looks like I didn't log out of this phone system. It says I've been on for 15 hours, so that was a dumb move by me. So I'm going to sign out of here and then log back into it so it gives me a fresh timer. Anyway, today's objective again, we're going to work that list from top to bottom today. We're going to touch as many accounts today, and the goal for today, I want to get a big start. I want to try to resolve 15 accounts today. That's going to be my goal. It's at 7 o'clock now, so by the time we reach 4 o'clock this afternoon, I want to say I've got 15 payments today. Hopefully we can make that happen. All right, let me get started, sip up some of this coffee, and let's get busy. Here we go. All right, first break is done. It's 9:30. Should have taken a break about a half hour ago, but I was getting tied up on doing some work. I checked the standings right now. My delinquency rate is at 4.1, so I'm sitting second, and that's only after one day of actually doing some work. So I got a long way to go here. Long way to go. The goal right now is to get my delinquency rate down to 1.5%. That's what I set as my actual monthly goal when I did my annual goals for my boss recently, and I want to be at 1.5. So long way to go to get down there. A lot of accounts are still to be worked. We resolved one this morning. We had a meeting this morning. So the goal, like I said before the day started, is to try to get 15 payments today. So that's a massive goal. I need 14 more. What I've been doing this morning is a lot of phone calls, obviously, but I'm also knocking out some skip tracing steps. So I ran into some accounts where there's no contact information or it has one phone number that's beat up. So what I've been doing is trying to do some simple skip tracing steps using True People skip trace site, which I can talk about that later, but that allows me to see some quick phone numbers and give me a chance to try to call people at different angles because what you want to avoid doing is looking at an account and going, this is the only number I could reach this person at, and you call that phone number over and over and over again, and that's just lunacy. You want to try to get past just that one phone number, because everybody has multiple numbers to be reached at: home number, work number, spouse number, girlfriend, boyfriend number, uh, alternate cell number. It just doesn't matter. There's always seems to be another way to reach people. So you want to open up your mind a little bit and think about all the different ways that you can be contacted personally. Like, how many people have your phone number? How many people could reach you today? Probably hundreds, or at least not a handful of people that can probably get hold of you. And that's how you want to think of it as a collector. You want to think about it as, how do I reach this person today? How do I get word to them? If the phone number's good and you can get hold of them that way, that's the ideal method, obviously, but it doesn't always go that way. Anyway, let's take a quick break, get some steps in, get some food. I have 15 minutes. I got to come back to it. We got to get a lot done by 4 o'clock. All right, talk to you soon. Okay, we got the first half of work done. What I started to do, because I was skip tracing so much and sending emails, I noticed I was moving really slow, and that's really the opposite of what I wanted to try to do. Because I said yesterday that I really need to start picking up my pace working, because I'm moving too slow, and I knew I was moving too slow. So when I noticed that I was almost halfway through my day and I just wasn't moving fast, I said, okay, let's stop skip tracing and let's start moving. Because in the morning, I said I wanted to get all the low hanging fruit, and that means I have to move fast and get all the easy ones. Because I only had like one resolution, I think it was at break, and then once I started moving, I picked it up to 4. So not bad. So we got 4 by 11:30. So I really need to crank it up now, because my goal today was to do 15. I really wanted to have a big day. So I still have some time. I already had lunch. It's about 12:40 right now, so I need to hustle, because I only have until 4 today. So although it may seem like a long time, it really isn't. And that's the key difference between being focused and just going through the motions. When you're going through the motions and you look at the clock, you go, oh man, I still have like 4 hours of work left. Oh, which you've all had that feeling. But when you're focused and you're trying to achieve a goal, you go, oh my gosh, I only have 4 hours left. That's the difference in the mentality. That's where you want to be. There's never enough time in the day to hit your goal. You got to be moving fast. And that's why I set an aggressive goal 15. Like I said, I only have 4. We still need to get a lot. We're talking about 11 payments in less than 4 hours. So I got to get busy. So anyway, I'm going to sign this off right now. We're going to crank it out until the end of the day, and then hopefully I'll have the results I'm looking for. All right. See you guys soon. All right, guys, that's a wrap. We did pretty good today. We picked up 7 payments today. The goal was to get to 15. I didn't quite make it to the 15, but I can't complain. Getting 7, that's kind of an average day. But we were looking for an above average day. We wanted an extraordinary day. But, it didn't happen, but there's always tomorrow. And the reason I was looking to go big today is I like to get out fast, and I wanted to get out in the lead immediately, because I don't like to mix it up with everybody battling for first. I want to just get out in front and stay out in front. And I use kind of that same mentality that I got from BMX racing, because in BMX racing, the first one to get out of the gate to the first turn is usually the guy that's going to win. And that's exactly how I want to approach my collections. I want to get out of the gate first, get to the first turn first, and then hold my lead. I hate to be battling with everybody throughout the month to try to get second, third, or eventually get to first, because I think I was sitting in second this morning when we looked at the stats, and we want to get away from that. We just want to get out in front, stay out in front. That's the objective. So tomorrow, we're really just going to have to go at it again. I'll set another aggressive goal. We'll go out. We'll go for the 15 again. I want to see if I can hit that number. I get obsessed with the number sometimes. Like normally it's 10. Just get 10, just get 10, and I'm like, no, I want to get 15. I want to see if I can do that tomorrow. But anyway, that's all for today. If I'm averaging 10 a day, I'm going to do great. But I'm trying to get, like I said, we want to get out in front as quickly as possible. And today's start was it was decent. Not bad, because we got the list yesterday afternoon. I got some off of it right away, and then today, like I said, I managed to take 7 more off, so that was pretty good. Anyway, that's a wrap. I'm going to pack all my equipment up, head home. We'll be working from my house tomorrow, and then hopefully we'll have a good day. Today wasn't too bad. Not feeling too disappointed, but we're going to really bring the noise tomorrow. All right. I'll see you later.